Okay, hear me out. This game, Highrise City, might not be the newest game, but I can promise you it has some very interesting mechanics. It might not be better than City Skylines, but it might be better. Let's explore it together. Let's start a new game. We have different places where we can start. I'm gonna go with Naples. Then there's like some stats to it. Also a map difficulty. Apparently this is quite a difficult map, but let's just go with it anyway. Let's call it subscribe because you should. And then let's found the city. Since the map is already difficult, we go with easy. So there's difficulty options, even custom ones. And we can already see there's like trade, population satisfaction, economy, and building costs. Also research. That sounds interesting. Let's go. This is how it looks. This is our map. And I guess we just start with the tutorial and explore everything together. We have windows here, just like in a computer operating system that we can move. Okay, that's already interesting.
Now let's get used to the basic.
Then camera is just as one would expect. Let's get to the interesting parts. There is money, resources, and a construction menu. Okay, we can even move this to the side. Let's explore it. It only pops up if we move the mouse to the bottom. And then I guess just like in any other city builder, one starts with a road. Let's see, where do we want to start? Maybe for now, just smack in the middle. Let's just place a road here. That costs 3,000. Maybe let's immediately build out a somewhat small grid here around the lake. And then we can zone residential by just drawing it in. I guess that's done.
Citizens decide to build houses based on external influences.
And then it takes time to build things, so we can speed up time. And let's see where things are being built. Oh yes, houses are being built already. Pretty nice animations. Let's go back to normal speed. And so many details here. Like look, these houses have cars, they have gardens, they have stuff laying around. This is even more detailed than in City Skylines 2 already, which I pretty much like. But now let's get to the more difficult parts, I guess. These buildings don't have electricity and they don't have water, and they are really unhappy because of that missing infrastructure. I love that we have like this really detailed view of it. But now let's try to get that in. So wind turbine. And surprisingly it says electricity does not need to be connected up. Place it wherever you want. So I guess if we have that freedom, let's put them somewhere here on the shore. I guess here to the left.
In order for the electricity to reach your city, we need a substation.
Oh, but now you're telling me I need a substation to distribute the electricity. What's the radius of one? Pretty large. Let's put one here. I'm not sure if that solved electricity already. No, it did not. Maybe we need a wind turbine closer by to the substation. Let's try another one here. Oh, it's not letting me do it because we're in a tutorial. First we need water. Then let's just build water for now. Let's throw it here in the same intersection. And then I have to build water lines. We know that from City Skylines 1. No problems with that. Next, we need to take care of garbage. There is a local garbage collector. Let's just put all the infrastructure on this corner here. And garbage zones where garbage can be dumped. That's quite interesting as well. I guess we'll keep everything around here for now.
The doctor can take care of a defined zone you can see as a circle.
Oh, but we can't build more of it apparently because we're missing wood.
Additional services will be required.
Interesting. But he wants me to build even more stuff. A surgery building. Let's put that to the houses, healthcare and shopping. And then a supermarket. Let's put it here close by as well. And finally, consumer goods with a fishery. Oh, I put it down in a really weird place. It made a canal. But, I mean, for now that's fine. And now we need to build a farm. But for that we need to select a grid. We can do that just like this. Let's split it up a tiny bit more. Now we can place a farm right here and it fills out the entire grid with farming area. I love this mechanic. It's really great, it makes sense, and it just works. Now the tutorial is continuing so much, but I want to fix my electricity. Maybe now I can build another wind turbine. How about here behind the farm? No, because of the tutorial. Still not allowing me. This is a bit annoying. Let's just build a shipping company now. I'm not even reading what I need it for, but I'll just assume it will be fine. And while I still can't build electricity, we're now getting into the resource menu. So now we're supposed to build a woodcutter. Let's do that. Wood, let's just put it here. And I guess immediately 2 of them. And then we can see there's like workers here, operating costs, and its production menu. We get really detailed insights. That's pretty cool. And I guess the logistics company over here has trucks to pick that stuff up. And they are, I guess, barely within the range. I hope that this other one is in range as well of the hauler, but it should be fine. Next, we're building a sawmill. Let's build that here right next to the camps. Then we need to make insulation material. I guess for that we need another farm. It works in the same mechanic. We can just build it down the grid here. Oh, this is interesting. It says industrial buildings require offices to function. Let's get in some offices, I guess right here, and that should start generating money for us as well. I zoned some here, but I can't do more because I'm missing the resources. Let's open the resources menu. There's actually way more resources than what we see, and we really need to build more of those out because otherwise we can't grow our city. I love this mechanic. It's not that like resources spawn out of nowhere and you can just zone. You actually have to create these resources. That seems like a lot of fun. And now let's get in a town hall right here next to the supermarket. And that gives us a new menu, finance. We can see we're actually making profits. That's good. And we can see where we're making that from and where we are spending our money. Okay, great. Now the tutorial is done. Immediately, let's build a wind turbine here close by. I really hope, does this fix now our electricity issues? No. A substation needs a connection to the power grid. Place a pylon at your substation to connect to the power grid. But like, where do I connect that to? I mean, oh no, I think it's solved. Only one house has electricity problems. I guess that means we just need more wind turbines. Let's just try it, build another one. And yes, our electricity problems are solved now. This one building isn't connected to the power grid. Let's see if I can just delete it again. Perfect. I guess let's also collect our fishery, or like destroy it. And then let's try to build a new one somewhere where it makes more sense. Right here on the ocean. People can fish here. And then we connect that road up with the main road coming from the city. It has really good indicators on where to build it. That's good. We can get good grids going. And then the city needs more offices. I guess we can do that. That requires bricks, insulation, and wood. Let's just build that out. And if we can, also more houses. And now let's build more resources so we can build more stuff because all our resources are all running really, really low. Build out a street. Oh, we got some upgrades. That means we can build more stuff. Let's build first another shipping company here on the side to serve these people. The sawmill is missing resources, probably here from the other logging shed, but that is now solved with the new shipping company we have. We should really get up wood production with that. Then I guess let's also produce more insulation material just out here with another grid. We place down the hemp farm right here. That gets insulation up. And then we need bricks. For bricks, we need a clay pit. Oh, there's actually special resources that we need. It's only up here. So let's build a road out to that. Build a clay pit. And then also the brickwork factory. Let's put it here very close by. And I think we'll need another shipping company to serve this area out here. That's done. Now these things are also missing water, but we can take care of that. As well as apparently there's excess missing to the power grid. We can just build another electrical substation. We can see the current radius. Let's just squeeze one in right here. And it looks like I need to connect the different substations unless I build more wind turbines close to it. Let's see if that works with another wind turbine. And then these guys are also requesting workers. So we just go ahead and zone more housing space all around here. Get our population up. This wind turbine is complaining about no electrical substation by. But there is one. I guess I really have to connect them up by cable. That's annoyingly realistic. Let's just get that over here, connect that up. Does this work now? Please tell me that the problems are solved now. Yes, some went away and we already hit the next level. There's now fire department, police station, church, gas power plant, credits, so many things. I don't want any of those yet. And immediately people are complaining about not having a fire station. Then let's get one in, one down here, one up here, another one over here. Or I guess I can't build anymore because I'm missing resources. Let's really try to get more resources. So I want more wood. For more wood, I need more logging camps. Let's put 4 more down. And then I need, again, sawmills. Let's place down 2. And there's already a fire here. Guys, this is really hard, but I got a fire station in here. I think that should solve all my fire issues for now. Then people want police departments. So many complaints. I just want to chill for a while, but apparently that's not possible. That requires more bricks. To get more bricks, I probably need another clay pit. Let's get in another clay pit. And the tutorial now wants me to expand to more areas. I can't afford that yet. I first need to connect all the things that I have, and I need more bricks to build a police station so people are not complaining that much anymore. So these guys here are producing bricks, and then there's like this truck here delivering bricks. Hopefully, yeah. Here, this is the brickwork factory. Apparently it's producing bricks, but when are they being picked up? And where do they go? Only good thing is we have a ton of insulation material. We don't need more of that. Oh, and I can request haulers. Is that now done? There's bricks being transported here. Where are you going? Yes, to storage. Now my brick numbers are going up. Let's build a police station up here first. Bam, we got one. And then again, we need more bricks for more police stations. And apparently there's a max for the resources you can have. So I hit insulation material 100. It's not going up anymore, but for now we just need more bricks to build more stuff. Maybe it helps if we zone more houses. Let's just get more in. That doesn't require bricks. What we can build here as well is a church. I mean, why not? Let's get that in. And then it looks like our city currently is profitable, but we're still missing the police departments. Let's add one down here. And then really the bottleneck is just bricks. We now have also a ton of wood. Let's see if we can expand the map. We could expand up here. It costs 50,000. We can't afford that. Let's go back. I hope this is also where there is the brick source. Yes, it's here. Let's just build out these roads, add another clay pit, and maybe even another one just up here. And then while we're at it, I guess another brickwork factory, maybe here on the corner. And then let's take a look at all our resources. This is electricity. Electricity and water has both been going down. Also, apparently food is running low. Let's just build out a new farm, I guess down here. We can make an interesting grid. Oh, and then we can build a fruit farm. Sure, let's do that. But still I want vegetables. So let's build that out. Here there's always so many pop-up windows, but that also makes it seem like it's a really, really challenging game. And then here in the hemp insulation, things are not being picked up, of course, because the warehouse is full. Can I build more warehouses? I guess not. But now also bricks, I feel like is looking back up. We have a bunch that are being produced. I wonder where I can see the demand for offices and housing. Oh, it's here to the left. We need more housing, but we can also build more housing now, which is great. Let's just fill all this area out and maybe even down here more housing. That takes up a bunch of our resources, but it means we're growing. We're up to 2,000 population and hopefully we are profitable again very, very soon. We hit small village that gives us again so many more things. And right now people are still complaining about police. I mean, we're really running behind and so many more things are being unlocked, but that also makes it fun because it means things are not too easy. Things are actually interesting. Oh, I can actually increase the range of the buildings. I did not know that. Even of the garbage collector, not of the electricity things. Oh, that would have actually been useful to know in the beginning. And that then changes the availability of how many things or trucks are available. That's great. And now there's also higher density office zones, I guess. Let's try these out here as well. They require a lot of bricks. We build it here on the other side of the city hall. And then industry doesn't mean that there's industry area, but it shows a need for more jobs. I guess the main limiting factor to our growth are still bricks. So let's just continue building more of those, and another brickwork factory. We really have an industrial center out here, but let's also check special buildings wise. We can build a bank that would allow us to get loans. I don't want loans right now. We can get a mayor residence. Not really sure what that does, but I guess let's just build that. That gives us research points for some reason. And then some buildings have electricity problems. How about we build a coal power plant? Oh, we can't because we need 20 bricks. Let's just wait a second and we just place it down here in this major industry area. Or is that the... oh, it's the pollution radius. It's really, really large. Let's put it further outside. Let's just continue this road and then maybe we put it like right here. Look at that being built far away from our town. But our town really needs electricity. Let's see how we connect it up. We probably need a voltage line. Not sure where that connects. Let's just try like this. It's not really working yet. I need another power substation. Then that's what we connect up. Now that works. We have a lot of cables around here now. Let's try to get rid of all of them again that we don't need. And then it's also really about trying to manage the budget. We're losing a lot of money right now, but luckily enough we can zone a lot more things. We have higher density buildings we can zone. And of course our villa is here as well. That should generate more tax revenue. And then we also need more vegetables. So we're constantly growing and we're constantly in need of things. Let's build out yet another vegetable farm. And then maybe under industry, there are other things apart from food. There's clothing. We can have a sheep farm and then a textile factory. That's interesting. Let's build out even more farmland and let's just build a giant sheep farm. More offices, but again, resources is the limiting factor. And we have our first skyscrapers. Look at this. Our city is really growing. Sadly, we're still losing money. And managing the electricity grid is actually a surprisingly large challenge because you really have to build power lines, which in City Skylines you don't have to do. And then you have all these power lines around, which you actually need to fix and take care of. Currently, this power plant here is really strangling our economy. It's the largest expense that we have. And we're losing money, but I'm just zoning more residential area and more offices in hope to get things going again. I guess I also need another insulation farm. Currently we're running low of that quite often. Maybe I can solve some of the electricity issues by deleting the wind turbines I already have, because I think I'm making enough electricity anyways from the big power plant, and that should solve some costs. And then maybe we can develop some more housing around here, just low density, but the missing component is still insulation. Let's build another insulation farm.
We have access to new buildings.
Maybe it helps if I produce furniture. Maybe we can sell that. Let's just try it and build a furniture construction building. That sparks more demand for offices. Let's get some of those in. I just continue doing that to try to slowly break even.
Your planning and foresight are amazing.
But now people were also kind of unhappy, so I built a park. But this requires gardening, like these garden tools. So I built this factory as well to try to get people happy. And all these changes meant that for the first time in quite a long time, I'm breaking even and even making profits. Still, the city has a ton of problems. We're missing resources. We really expanded now. We need to connect our power plant and there's just so many things to do. This game is really, really fun. And honestly, it's a challenge, which City Skylines 2 just isn't. It's just a city painter. Here you have to manage resources. You have to check that all the factories are in a radius. You need to manage supply chains. Just so many things. What do you think about this game? Do you want to see another episode? What should we do in that episode? How should we expand? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe for more city building content. Thank you for watching and happy gaming.